earwig, because he looked like an earwig,
Oh.
and he used to follow me about everywhere and asked me to go out with him, and I felt sorry for him. He said, I know why you won't go out with me. He said, it's because I've got all these spots on my face. Well, it was really wide, but anyway. In the meantime, Grandad had asked me to go to the pictures with him, which I did do, and that's how we started off. And then about 25 years later, after this woman used to work down the prep school, and I used to be making wedding cakes and things, you know, and I don't know, it must have been a silver wedding, and she said, would I do a silver wedding cake, you know, so I suggested she come up with her husband, usually with earwig, and you know, he'd grown into a really nice, good-looking, thoroughly nice person. And he stood on the doorstep. He said, I know you. I said, I know, and I know you. We didn't comment further, but he told his wife. But I've never forgotten it. I mean, we were so cruel to people, weren't you?
When you were younger, yeah.
And he'd grown up and filled out. And he was a thoroughly nice person. And he got children, got a daughter, and I did cakes for their daughter's birthdays and all sorts of things, you know, yeah. But
so you said you went to the pictures with Grandad. What other kind of things did you do when you were courting?
well, Grandad could not dance. Couldn't dance for love nor money. Couldn't dance, so ever we tried. And he used to come sometimes, but I used to go out with my friends. We used to go dancing. Then we used to have a football team in the village, and to raise money, I don't know what I wanted money for, but still, they used to have little bus, and they used to get dances up at Hackleton and Little Houghton and different places, and we used to go, and Wootton, the barracks, we used to go there, and we used to go there dancing. I always got it dancing quite a bit then, but then we settled down to going out together, and then I was taken home.
What was do you remember a song from that time? Is there a particular song that you remember?
No, I can't think of anything.
That's okay.
I don't know. I'll tell you one little gem. Well, it's not really a gem, but at youth club, I used to play table tennis for our youth club.
Did you?
Go against other table tennis teams. No, you don't believe that, would you?
Can't believe it, no.
No, see, I was young once. I'll tell you something revolting. And we went to play against Ecton. You know, Ecton village there. And went to the toilet there, because they hadn't got sewer. And as I sat on the toilet, the pile of poo touched my behind when I sat down. I've never forgotten that. That reminds me of the table tennis. But yeah, we did all. It was a good youth club. It was not a youth club, but we used to do some really interesting things, you know. But
okay. So, what about when did Grandad propose to you? Or how did he do it?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
We're talking about toilets.
Oh no.
No, well, you can't. Can you remember what the house was like before it was knocked down, and the old apple tree?
Grandad? Yeah, of course. Yeah, great Gran and Grandad's house.
The outside toilet there, and there was an old apple tree there, and we was talking under the house one dark night, and went down on one knee and proposed. So he said, I'm going to go in now and ask your mum and dad if they'll give us permission to get married. And so he did. He said, don't you come in, go on into the toilet. So I went into the toilet. One of the husbands, I was pleased to get rid of me.
How old were you when you proposed?
I don't know, but when I got engaged, you see, that was the chance then. And when I went into town to meet him to go and get the engagement ring, and I was so keen. You'll not believe it. I went to get the bus. They used to go down Victoria Promenade. It was a single decker. I was going down the steps. I got high heels on. I used to wear them those days.
Ooh.
Winkle pickers. And I caught my heel in the step and pitched forward and went on my hands and knees on the curb outside. So keen was I to get there to go and get my engagement ring. Yeah. But, yeah, we didn't do anything madly exciting. We only used to get the pictures and the walks. Or, you know, there wasn't really much you could do then.
How did you know Grandad was the one for you?
I think I always knew somehow. There was just something special about him. It was just, you just know, don't you? You know, he was just special. How did you know Dan was the one for you?
No, I think when we'd been on holiday together, and then we left each other at the airport, and all of a sudden I realised I don't want to be on my own. I want to be with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. You just know there's a car stopped outside there.
I know. Don't know
A
who
bit
that is.
early, isn't it, for the barbecue to finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But we didn't do anything madly exciting. We used to go on holiday every year. And
Where did you go on holiday?
well, the first holiday we had together, we went to wasn't Hastings. Where was it? Oh, I can't think. Margate or somewhere like that. I think it was Margate. Now, this woman said, now, she said, I know you two aren't married, and she said, we should be keeping an eye on you that you don't start walking in the night. She said, our bedroom's just out there, we should hear any movement.
Oh, God.
She told us that the first thing as soon as we got there. And she got this big cherry trees in her garden, and we had every day the arthurs have got cherries in them. So fair enough, we went 2 years running out.
Yeah.
And then after we got married, we went there with Mum and Dad as well. Took them down, it was not just but she said, we should hear any movement tonight in the night. She said, I don't think we could get creeping out, she said. And we went to the fair there. Is it your Mum and Dad?
Yes, Mum and Dad.
Oh. We went to the fair there and we won this china house.
Oh, yeah.
And he held it up as a prize and he said, this lovely young couple have won themselves a council house. Because you couldn't get houses for love nor money.
No, I bet you couldn't.
We were so lucky to get ours.
Tell me about how you got your... First of all, about the first house you and Grandad lived in together as a married couple, and then tell us about the house that you lived in for the rest of your lives.
Well, the first one, you couldn't get houses because the war hadn't been long finished. The food was still rationed, bread was rationed and meat was rationed when we were married. And you couldn't get houses for love nor money. And Grandad and me, Mum and Dad had gone out somewhere for the evening.